Hey friends, welcome to Lake to Lake. As you're driving down the road in your RV, you know what happens. Things break, they come loose, and they just need some general maintenance attention when you get stopped. Well, today I'm going to show you today I'm going to show you some basic tools that every RVer, especially us seniors, should carry with them, that you should keep on board your RV. Today I'm going to show 5 simple tools that will save you headaches and get you down the road a little smoothly. Well, it might be a little bit more than 5, but you get the point. I'm Chuck with Lake to Lake. Glad you could join this video. The first tool I'm going to show you is an adjustable wrench. And you know what? These things come in very handy. You can tighten up whatever bolts come loose or need tightening. This little guy handles many jobs around the RV. You don't need a complete set of wrenches like a mechanic has, because you know what? There's not that many bolts to tighten on an RV. You got some gas fittings, you got maybe some water fittings, but there's not very many. And this little gem right here, it'll take care of the majority of work. You don't need a complete set of wrenches. For one thing, it's heavy. Pretty heavy, and it takes up room, but this will get the job done. The number 2 thing on the list, here's a 12-in-1 screwdriver set. And if you've ever gone digging around for a Phillips head or a flathead or a square head, you know that if they're all right here, you know exactly where they are. I keep this in the bottom drawer in my kitchen cabinet, and I can open up the outside door, reach in, grab this out, and pull it out. And I'm going to tell you something. There's really only 2 basic fittings that you need. You need the Phillips head, and you need the square head. And I'll put some close-up pictures of that. Seems like all the bolts and all the screws inside your RV, or your RV, seems like your RV is all built with these square-headed screws, and you need a square-headed bit to use them. At first, it looks like a Phillips head might work, but don't kid yourself. You might be able to get them in, but a square head works much better. And this little tool will fix lots of things. A loose light fixture, cabinet doors that have come loose, a drawer that's sagging. This one tool takes place of a dozen different type screwdrivers. It's actually 12 because it's 12-in-1. And the best part about it, it takes up no space. Kind of like this little guy. These 2 guys here will probably handle 90% of the maintenance that you need to do when you're on the road, and you don't have to worry about it. The third tool is a pair of channel locks. Well, that's what I call them, channel locks. No slip pliers, another word for them. I just like channel locks. And the nice thing about this, when this just doesn't quite get the job done, this will. Pipe that needs adjusting is one that needs adjusting. These get the job done. They can grab hold of a pipe, a loose fitting, a stripped off bolt. These come in very, very handy. You know, when you get the water fittings or propane fittings and this just doesn't quite get it, this will do it. Plus, channel locks give you some additional leverage that other tools don't. So if it's cold or it's hot outside and you need to grab something and twist it and you're in a hurry and it's being stubborn, you know what I mean, guys, stubborn, we've all been there. These channel locks get the job done. Don't leave home without it. Number 4, a lightweight hammer. You know what? You just can't leave home without a hammer. There's so many things that you can do with a hammer. You don't need a big framing hammer. You don't need a 3-pound or 2-pound hammer. You just need a lightweight hammer. Just for knocking stakes into the ground, or a stubborn latch, or just trying to adjust something that needs adjusted. Hammers always do a good job of that, but be careful with them. I recommend a small hammer because you're not going to be pounding anything hard. You're not going to be wailing on anything. You just need it. Majority of what I use it for is tent stakes. And I pound them in here and I pull them out here. Can't beat it. Doesn't weigh much, and I'll tell you what, when you have it, you'll think of other things to do with it besides tent stakes. Number 5, utility knife. You know what? These things are just a jewel to work with. The nice thing about them is they're fairly reliable. When you got the blade in, you don't have to worry about getting cut. You can extend the blade and cut whatever you need, whether it's cutting some paracord for stakes to hold up your canopy, or you're cutting, opening up a box, that comes from Amazon, or even clearing or cutting up a little bit of duct tape. These things come in real handy. And the nice thing about them is, in here's 2 or 3 extra blades. So if this one gets dull, you can replace them. I'd replace them, but I about guarantee you if I'm on film trying to replace them, I'll cut myself. So I'm going to save that for another day. Plus, you always have a sharp blade. There's nothing more frustrating than a sharp blade. Now, I'm going to show you a few other bonus items. If we get past the 5, kind of like I said. Number 1, I would highly recommend some type of drill or impact wrench. Basically, you need a Phillips head bit. Goes in there for the Phillips. I also carry a number 2 square head bit because all the screws on the RV are number 2 Phillips head. And I have one of these little holders here that'll hold them in place, so I never have to worry about leaving them. And this here is a 19 millimeter socket. It works on my stabilizers. Put it in here. You know how the stabilizers work. And it also works on my X-Chalk. So this just comes in handy. And I always take it. I know it's not really a hand tool, but it's a tool I use all the time. Another couple little things I would have have a headlamp. They're so much easier to put them on. That way you free up 2 hands and you can work at night. Or if you're just walking campsite to campsite, put this on your head. You're carrying a bag of chips and some drinks. Your hands are full. You can still see where you're going. Duct tape. Man never leaves home without duct tape. Requirement. I know it's not a tool, but it's a necessity. And I always carry a tape measure. Don't ask me why, but it just seems like I always need one. All right, there you go. Some basic tools that you would need to fix minor things on your coach when you're on the road. And it'll fix probably 99% of all the situations that you're going to get in where you need to make a temporary repair. If you got to replace a hot water heater, you're going to need more tools. If you're going to replace your furnace, you're going to need more tools. But for the basic things that you need to do, those tools I showed you will get the job done. Okay, there's your go-to lists for us DIY RVers, and especially the seniors, because I tell you, as seniors, we're on a fixed income, so we need to budget our money wisely. And if you can fix everything on your coast with these tools, you better take them with you. So what are the tools that you always keep in your RV? Put them down in the contents below. I love reading the contents. And let me know what tools or like duct tape that you would never ever leave home without. Airplanes flying over. And hey, if you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, I surely would appreciate it. And if you ring that bell, you'll know when my next video comes out, so I can keep you guys in tune and keep you on the road and keep you going safely as senior RVers. Well, I think that'll wrap it up. Until we meet around the campfire, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.